I want to introduce you to our Too Spicy booking platform. I will start by showing you the online calendar. But before I can do that, I would need to log into the backend of our booking platform. To log in, I go to this web page and use your email and the password given to you via email to do the same. As a general note, when I speak about the online booking platform, I will frequently use the terms front-end and back-end. Front-end stands for all web pages publicly visible to your potential customers, and the term back-end describes those web pages only you have access to after logging in. Imagine you're a car mechanic taking a look under the hood of a car, or you're a watchmaker checking on the clockwork by opening the lid on the back of the watch. That is exactly what we do here. One of the front-end pages everybody in the internet can see is the so-called landing page, and here is an example. I grab a landing page from here. I will use the sandbox. So the landing page is this one. I will open a new tab. Another front-end page is the so-called booking widget. Online users get there by clicking on the Book Now button. But now let's dive into the backend. As already mentioned, I will start with the calendar. The task I was given by one of our locations is setting up a session for a Saturday, 7 p.m. for 24 pax maximum capacity. The field in the calendar gives me two options: a plus sign on the left and 3 lines on the right side. I will have to choose the 3 lines. So let's use the 25th, Saturday the 25th. I click on the 3 lines. I click on Add Slot. I add the time, the maximum capacity, and I will make this session public. 7 p.m. goes in here. The maximum capacity goes in here. You can either type it in, or you can use the drop-down menu and choose the maximum capacity. And down here, I will use the drop-down menu and choose yes, and save the session. How does that look in the front end? So now you see there's a session available on March 25th, and users can click on it and choose their menus. Now let's take another look at this new session by clicking on the 3 lines again. After we have successfully set up this session, more options show up. For example, the menus and add-ons. Normally, you leave this option untouched, since all menus and add-ons are available by default through categories. So you see this down here. But let's say Valentine's Day is coming up and you only want to offer the more pricey menu. What you can do is you simply tick the menu you want to list publicly. So in this case, I will choose only the premium menu, and the add-ons can also stay. I have no problem with that. But I ignore the kids menu and the classic menu. Before I save, I will show you how it actually looks like. So the session on the 25th of March at the moment gives me the option to choose 3 different menus and 3 different add-ons. But now I exclude the classic menu and I exclude the kids menu. So I click on save. So let's close this and load it again. Let's click on the 25th, 7 p.m. and voila, You see, now there is no more kids menu and no more classic menu. For now, please ignore the options to set a deposit and a cutoff time. In the menus video, I will show you our preferred way of charging prepayments, also the cutoff time for all sessions we set somewhere else in the backend. In general, you actually don't need to set the calendar for your location. It is enough to inform our TooSpicy customer service about the days and the time slots you wish to have set up. Still, knowing how to handle calendar sessions in the backend helps you resolve certain issues that may arise. You might need to make an entire session disappear from the front end because of a private event, or you need to reduce the maximum capacity, or you need to change the menus available in a particular session. And now you are able to do all that without having to ask the TooSpicy customer service.